I'm Alpha Trivette, and here's my 5-minute take on the world. I'll start the clock for you right now and say thanks wherever you are listening and or watching anywhere around the globe. The 5 minutes you spend with me is greatly appreciated. If you enjoy it, please share with your friends. And by the way, if you have any thoughts, ideas, comments, want to chime in, you're always welcome to do that as well. It's the 1st of June already. Anybody else find that hard to believe? I mean, the 1st of June, we're almost halfway through 2010. June is wedding month. A lot of brides in the month of June. June, a very popular month to get married. It's also National Dairy Month here in the United States. Kind of curious, isn't it? Wonder if there's a correlation between that old saying, why buy the cow when you get the milk free? Maybe it's just me. Let's have the brain stretcher question for you for today. You will spend twice as much time doing this on Monday as any other day of the week. It takes you twice as long on Monday to do it as it does any other day of the week. What is it? We'll have the answer for that coming up. Lots has happened since we last talked. We lost 3 celebrities. Gary Coleman, very sad story. Now you probably think more about Gary Coleman in his death than we did while he was alive. He skyrocketed to fame with a TV show at a very young age. You know, what you're talking about, Willis, you know. Very popular, top of the world. Then the show was canceled, and it's like the Eagles song, they will never forget you till somebody new comes along. Pretty much what happened to Gary Coleman. Then he accused his mom and dad and his agent of embezzling money from him. He said they took millions of dollars from him. So he died a very angry, very detached, very bitter man. Passed away in Utah of a brain hemorrhage. We also lost Dennis Hopper, great actor. Started out, of course, we remember him from Easy Rider and a lot of other movies. He had prostate cancer. And we always say, whenever celebrities die, there's got to be a third, right? Yeah, well, we look around for the third. Who could fill that hat trick there? It could be Ali Watson, lead singer for the Temptations. And then you start negotiating. Well, I don't know. Is he a big enough celebrity to go with those other 2 guys? I'm not sure. It's kind of sad too, isn't it? This guy might be, though. He was a number 3 guy with Al-Qaeda, huh? Well, his name was Mustafa Yazid. Yeah, they nailed him with a cruise missile. Pretty cool, you know, one of those Predator drones zapped him. In the South, we have a saying, if there's somebody like that, somebody who's done something dastardly or somebody who's evil and they die, whether it's by accident or not, we always, well, we're never really upset about it. We just kind of say, he needed killing. Well, to me, those guys need killing. So do number 1 and number 2 Al-Qaeda guys, but we never seem to get them. We always get the number 3 guy. You ever notice that? You know, as you're moving up the hierarchy in Al-Qaeda, it's probably a good idea to skip number 3. I mean, get to number 4 and say, yeah, that's it. Until there's an opening at number 1 or 2, I'm going to stay right here for a while. Because if you got number 3 Al-Qaeda guy on your business card, it's kind of like being the crewman on the Starship Enterprise when Bones and Scotty and Kirk and Spock all go to beam down to the planet, and then they go, hey, you, come along with us. Oh, crap. Because you know nothing good's going to happen to that guy. And we don't even learn his name. Why? Because he ain't coming back. We're never going to see him again. It's kind of the same way with being a number 3 Al-Qaeda guy, isn't it? It's a weird story. Nancy Pelosi speaking to a Catholic congregation. And yeah, I guess when in Rome, do as the Romans do, whatever. Anyway, never know when to believe this woman. I mean, she's speaking to them and she says, you know, she's always asked in interviews what her favorite this or that is. And she was even asked what her favorite word is. Who asks stupid questions like that unless you're, you know, like a 3rd grade school newspaper or Barbara Walters, huh? So she said her response to that question is, her favorite word is the Word, as in the word of Christ, as in from John 1:14, and the Word was made flesh and dwelt among us. And she says she uses that to base her decisions upon. It's like, wow, really? I mean, I don't have a problem with it, I just have a problem believing it. I mean, I shouldn't question one's faith, but, I mean, come on. What do you think? Really? You think that's true? I don't know. Of course, you're going to hear more about this. Israel in a bunch of trouble because they wanted to stop these convoys coming into, convoys, a flotilla actually, coming into the Gaza Strip, delivering humanitarian supplies. And so they just said, well, let us check them, make sure it's humanitarian supplies and not more bombs that they can lob over at us. Well, flotilla, I guess, wouldn't agree to that, so there were Israeli soldiers or Navy men who boarded, there was gunshots, there were people killed, and now everybody's upset with Israel. Kind of sounds like a setup to me. What do you think? We'll certainly hear more about that. But right now, the brain stretcher answer for you. You'll spend longer doing this on Monday than any other day of the week, getting ready for work. So, That is one reason to feel good about going into work on a Monday. You look around and think, this is as good as these people are going to look all week. Yeah, 28 minutes on Monday drops down to 14 on Tuesday, and an average about 11 every other day of the week. So they're going to be kind of smelly by Friday. Got that to look forward to. I'm Alpha Trivette. That's my 5-minute look at the world. Thank you for making me a part of your day. See you next time.